Out in the wild, danger lurks at every turn. The wilderness can be beautiful and serene, but it can also be harsh and unforgiving. To survive, you need knowledge, you need skills. These survival skills are not just tricks, they are your lifeline. They are the difference between making it out alive and becoming another cautionary tale. One of the most vital survival skills is mastering fire. Fire is your friend. Learn to build it, and it will keep you alive. This guide will teach you everything about fire starting in the wilderness. We'll explore the tools you need and the techniques to use them. We will delve into the importance of fire, from providing warmth to purifying water. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't wait for an emergency to learn these skills. Start practicing today and be prepared for anything the wild throws at you. Imagine yourself lost in the wilderness. The sun dips below the horizon and the temperature plummets. You are cold, hungry, and alone. What do you need most? Fire. Fire is not just about warmth, it's about survival. It's your lifeline. A roaring fire keeps hypothermia at bay, providing life-saving warmth. It cooks your food, making it safe to eat and easier to digest. The dancing flames offer a psychological boost, a beacon of hope in the darkness. The smoke from your fire can signal for help, guiding rescuers to your location. Never underestimate the power of fire in a survival situation. Before you can build a fire, you need the tools to create the spark. Always carry multiple fire-starting tools in your wilderness kit. Firstly, waterproof matches are essential. Keep them dry in a waterproof container. A butane lighter is another reliable option. Next, we have flint and steel. This age-old method requires practice but is very reliable. Flint and steel generate sparks that ignite tinder. Lastly, the bow drill is a primitive yet effective method. It uses friction to create enough heat to ignite tinder. These tools, combined with the right knowledge, can mean the difference between life and death. Finding the right fuel is just as important as the fire-starting tool itself. Start with tinder. Tinder is any material that ignites easily from a spark. Think dry grass, birch bark, or cotton balls soaked in petroleum jelly. Next, you need kindling. Kindling consists of small, dry twigs that catch fire easily from the burning tinder. Finally, gather larger pieces of dry wood to act as fuel wood. Fuel wood keeps the fire burning strong and hot. Look for dry branches on the ground or dead wood on standing trees. Remember, wet wood won't burn. Always gather more wood than you think you need, as fires consume fuel quickly. Section 5. Striking the spark. Igniting fire with modern tools. Let's start with the easiest methods. Using waterproof matches is straightforward. Strike the match against the striking surface on the box and use the flame to ignite your prepared tinder nest. Similarly, a butane lighter provides a ready flame. Hold the lighter near your tinder nest and press the ignition button. Once the tinder catches fire, gently blow on the base to encourage a larger flame. Slowly add small pieces of kindling, gradually increasing the size as the flame grows. Finally, add your larger fuel wood, arranging it in a way that allows for good airflow. Section 6. The ancient art. Mastering the flint and steel. Using flint and steel takes practice. Hold the flint firmly in one hand and the steel striker in the other. Strike the steel against the flint at a sharp angle, aiming the sparks towards your tinder nest. It might take several strikes to create a spark hot enough to ignite the tinder. Once the tinder catches, follow the same process of gently blowing on the flame and adding kindling and fuel wood as described before. Remember, patience and persistence are key when using flint and steel. Section 7. The bow drill challenge, creating fire with friction. The bow drill method is the most challenging but incredibly rewarding. You'll need a socket, fireboard, spindle, and bow. The socket is a hard object with an indentation to hold the spindle steady. The fireboard is a flat piece of wood with a notch carved into it. The spindle is a thin stick rotated rapidly against the fireboard. Loop the bowstring around the spindle. Place the spindle in the fireboard notch and apply downward pressure with the socket. Move the bow back and forth rapidly to spin the spindle. This creates friction, eventually producing fine wood dust that will smolder. Carefully transfer the smoldering dust into your tinder nest and gently blow on it to create a flame. Section 8. Keep the flames alive. Maintaining and managing your campfire. Congratulations, you've successfully started a fire. Now you need to keep it going. Add fuel wood regularly to maintain a steady flame. Don't let the fire grow too large, as this can be dangerous and waste fuel. Build your fire in a safe location, away from flammable materials. Always have a source of water or sand nearby to extinguish the fire completely before leaving the campsite. Remember, safety should always be your top priority. Leave no trace of your fire behind. Section 9. Conclusion. Fire, your constant companion in the wilderness. Mastering fire is an essential survival skill. It provides warmth, cooks your food, purifies water, and offers psychological comfort. Practice different fire-starting methods and learn to identify suitable tinder, kindling, and fuel wood. Remember, a well-built fire can be your lifeline in a survival situation. Always prioritize safety when handling fire. Practice these skills, be prepared, and let the warmth of your fire guide you back to safety.